Hello everyone, hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for tuning in to the Bipolar Cat Podcast. I'm your host, Amanda Lee, ready to tell you the most there is about bipolar disorder and mental health. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I know it's been very hot lately, and the weather in South Texas, oh my gosh, I'm so dreading it these next couple of months, but hopefully y'all stay fresh and cool. On today's episode, I wanted to talk about, I guess you could say, a sensitive subject, and that is body image and self-esteem. Okay, now, self-esteem is something that is vitally important to have. We need to be able to love ourselves and love our body and love who we are. The thing is that body image and self-esteem, they are closely linked together and they impact each other. And sometimes it's hard to have an image of yourself in your mind and to actually be proud and be happy and be satisfied with who you are as a person. That can be very difficult for a lot of people. And it affects your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, even your behaviors. So yeah, self-esteem has a lot to do with body image. And it's important for us to have self-esteem and to love ourselves and to love our body. And a lot of people who deal with mental conditions, unfortunately, do have problems with body image and self-esteem, and a lot of it is linked to mental health. And if you have a poor body image or a poor self-esteem about yourself, it's going to affect your everyday life. It's going to affect who you are as a person, whether you look in the mirror and you just hate everything about yourself. And there's people who, I believe it's called body dysmorphia, where they just feel that they are just disgustingly ugly, every single inch of them. And unfortunately, I think it does fall under the category of mental conditions, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, there's a lot of people who have a lot of poor self-image. And, it's a very sensitive subject to talk about your body or your image or even your self-esteem. And a lot of people put themselves down or they nitpick each other about some of the things they don't like about each other. I know I have. I've done it to myself in the past. I'll admit it. I've nitpicked myself. I've hated my body. I've hated myself. I've hated the way I looked, my hair, my skin, my body. I mean, everything about myself. And the thing that I believe really affects body image is when you are an adolescent or a teenager. And it's usually around this time that it is so crucial, whether you're a parent and you are, critiquing your child on what he or she is wearing or how they look or how much weight they've lost or gained, that can be very sensitive and very damaging to a young child. And it's very important that we have positive self-talk with children, with our children. And it's important because a lot of times if families do not support their children, whatever they're doing with their body, whether they're trying their best to lose weight or gain weight or, look a certain way, we have to be supportive of who they are because they're growing as a person. They're growing and they're trying to find themselves in the world as well. And the thing with teenagers is that it could lead, a poor self-image or poor self-esteem can lead them to depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and even self-harm. So we must be very careful about how we talk to our children. And whether they're young or they're older, it affects everybody. So I think poor self-image starts from a very young age. We have to build them up. We have to build each other up. And People need to feel comfortable and take care of themselves. And it's, excuse me here, I have a notebook, I have my notes. It's important that we feel comfortable in our own bodies and in our own image and see ourselves as a good person. And there's ways you can improve it. And the things that I think you can improve is find things that you like about yourself in the mirror. Even if it's just two things, whether it's your eyes, your nose, your lips, your hands. I mean, find something that you like about yourself. And you'll see, if you look closely and deeply enough, you'll find something that you really like about yourself. And, like I said, find at least two things, you guys, two things that you like about yourself. And you could even try this exercise with children. Focus on the good things about your body. Focus on what your body can do. Can it walk a mile? Can it exercise? Can it bend down? A lot of people don't have those certain things, that mobility to be able to move. So, focus on your body and the powerful things that your body can do, because our bodies are a tool and they're super powerful. And, be aware of your body, pay attention to any signs. And as your day goes throughout, pay attention to your body, like really intentfully pay attention to your body, and, feel comfortable in your skin. And I'll leave it at that, but I will share a personal little story of mine with you guys. So I went through a hard time growing up, and my self-image and self-esteem about myself was not a very good one. Kids would poke fun at me. Kids would say mean things. I mean, it really affected me growing up about my body image and my self-esteem and how I saw myself as a person. And, throughout the years, I've learned that it does take a lot of self-work to really work on yourself and your self-esteem, and to love the skin you're in. You should be able to love and embody the whole. And taking care of yourself also is another good way to have a positive image of your body and your self-esteem. And I'm here to tell you that it does take some self-work, but I want you to realize and remember that you are important, you matter, and you're beautiful in every way. Okay? That's it for today, my friends. Remember to just relax, breathe, know that you're in a safe space and that you are not alone. I'm right there with you. Till next time. Bye.